So I was a really dumb kid, and I made a lot of mistakes. Hey everybody, it's Mother Goose, and welcome to my channel. Oh, chair, scoot up, alright. Oh yeah, Grouch is here too, he says hi. So, anyway, today I've got a couple stories that I want to share with you guys that weren't quite long enough for them to each be their own story, so I figured I would add them all together and make them one compilation of me being a dumb child. Alright, Grouch, I love you, but I'm gonna have to set you right there. Okay, so I've been keeping track of all the dumb things I could remember I did as a kid, and I'm sure some of you who know me will have some stories too. Okay, so story number one. You guys remember my cousin, the one from my shot collar story, and the one from my I lost my pants story? Growing up, he raised cattle. And so every year he'd raise one calf to a bull, and then he'd take it to the rodeo, it would get judged, and then he'd sell it. So he had an electric fence. Was the shot collar story not enough? Now, this electric fence, he had a pen in his backyard, and this electric fence cut the pen in half. And on one half was where the calf was staying, and on the other half there was a little bit of land, and then there was a big hill leading up to his house. So what we thought was a great idea would be to run down as fast as we can and grab the electric fence, and whoever could hold on the longest won. And let me just be clear, we didn't do this just once. We did this multiple times. This was a game we would play, and we'd stand there and we'd hold the electric fence until someone gave up. No wonder I have so many problems in life. Not only that, I lived on a ranch. I used to be a country boy, okay? My neighbors also had cattle, and so on the outside of my fence, they had an electric fence. So on my own, sometimes I would just walk over through the trees, find the fence, and grab the electric fence because I could. Why was I such a dumb child? But you know what? That is not the worst thing I did. So, actually it might have been. I don't know. When I was really little, I'm talking maybe 3 to 5, my dad had a lot of weights. You know, what are they called? The hand weights that you do this with. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember what they're called. Anyway, so he had from 5 pounds all the way up to 40 or 50 pounds, I think. Me being 3 or 5, it took all of my strength to lift the 5-pound one. Well, I would do it because I thought that was cool. Long story short, one day I dropped it on my foot because I was not strong enough to keep it up. And you know what? It hit my pinky toe, and just my pinky toe, and it hurt. It hurt like a butt cheek on a stick, let me tell you what. And so it's just me and my sister. She heard me crying. She's 10 years older than I am. She put my foot in ice water, I think. I don't remember all the details exactly. But I remember I was sitting there and the pain started to go away. Oh, this is gross. I'm just giving you guys a warning right here, right now. And I looked at my pinky toe and I peeled my toenail off of my pinky toe. It was hanging on by just a little bit, and I just took the whole toenail off. Ugh. It's disgusting to think about, but I did it because I'm a dumb child. So these next two stories kind of go hand in hand. I got bullied a lot in school. I hated going to school. I hated it so much. I was miserable. I just want to get that out there. I'm okay now. Just, if anyone's curious, I'm okay now. But I would do anything to get out of class. So obviously, I did the typical, I'm fake sick thing, that kids do. But when that wouldn't work, I would try to actually get sick. In the middle of the night, I would throw all my blankets off of me and fall asleep without blankets, hoping I'd get so cold in the middle of the night I'd give myself a cold or a fever, and then I wouldn't have to go to school. And I did this a lot. I was just so desperate not to go to school. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. You have no idea how disappointed I'd be when I'd wake up and I'd feel healthy. Oof. Big oof. And this leads us to our very last story. This one goes hand in hand with this, but I think it's a little worse. So I was in 4th grade. I just didn't know what to do. I was so miserable. So my parents owned a pizza restaurant. And in the back of the restaurant, there was an apartment. And sometimes they'd rent it out, but most of the time, it was just free for me to go in and hang out during the day because I had nowhere else to go. There was a couch and a bed. So one day, I took all the cushions off of the couch, angled the mattress on the couch, and then put the cushions and as many pillows and anything else I could find on top of the mattress. And then I jumped off over and over and over again, desperately hoping I would break my leg so I wouldn't have to go to school. And let me tell you what, I did end up hurting my leg, but I didn't break it, and I still had to go to school. And that's, thinking about it, that's a little more sad than funny. That's a little sad. Anyway, I did hurt my leg, but it wasn't enough for me to, stay home from school. So I had a limp, and my family didn't have any crutches my size, so I had to use like a makeshift crutch, which then just made the bullying worse. Oof. It was a hard time for your boy, but I am okay. Like I said, I was a dumb kid. I didn't really know what I was doing. Let me know in the comments, do you guys have any dumb kid stories? I'd love to hear it. And honestly, I probably have a few more of these. So this is going to be part 1. So stay tuned for more. If you enjoyed this video, make sure and leave a like and subscribe to join the flock. I will see you in the next one. Mother Goose out. Also, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and the link to my Discord. Everything's down below. Bye!